beautiful friends. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Anna. I am creator and owner of Gemstorm Relevation. Today we are going to be talking about the full moon that's coming up. It's really special because it is a blue moon. This is our second full moon in the month of October. So it's really a great energy that's coming in, and I want to talk to you guys about that. So first up, let's just talk about what a full moon energy is in general. In general, it's a time of reflection. It's a time of really looking at the goals that you have set, maybe things that need to change, really assess what has worked, what hasn't worked, and to also get into an energy of forgiveness. So if there's anything that's been taking up space in your brain, in your body, that you just need to release and let go, send it some forgiveness, and fill up that space then with gratitude. So I'll get into it a little bit more. Stay tuned. All right, so full moon energy with this blue moon. So the blue moon really thins that veil between the 3D and the 5D worlds. So this is a great time to really set out some outrageous goals, some things that maybe even in your mind you're thinking, this is too much, I'll never get there. Set them out through the blue moon because the veil is so thin. It's a great time to be asking your angels and guides for exactly what it is that you want, because these things are a little bit easier to communicate. You can connect with those guides, you can connect with those angels. So if there's answers that you've been seeking, this is a great time to start asking them, and whatever it is that you use to connect, use that connection so that you can get in with them. It's a very heightened intuition time. So make sure you're listening to yourself. You're going to be getting a lot of information. You're going to be getting what's considered downloads. If you are open and your crown chakra is open, things are going to be coming to you. So make sure you're listening, because a lot of your answers are going to be coming through there. If there's things that have been weighing on your mind, solutions are going to be coming, answers are going to be coming, just all of those things. So make sure you're listening, take note of the things that are coming along, and be willing to explore maybe some crazy ideas that may come across your intuition, because there's a good chance that something there, no matter how crazy it seems, is going to work for you and it's going to change things for you. So give it a try. And then blue moons also kind of has a second chance energy to it as well. So if there are things over the last month that you really wanted to accomplish that you haven't, if there's a relationship that you wanted to mend, something that you wanted to forgive, a goal that you wanted to start working on, but you just haven't gotten there yet, now is your time. This is your second chance. So whatever it is that you didn't get to that you really, really wanted to, take advantage of this energy right now, because there's so much intuition, there's so much energy. It's a great time. Like if you had set an eating better goal, but you just hadn't gotten there yet, what changes can you make to make that happen? What things can you take out of your home to take away temptation? If it's time management, is there a way that you can be looking at your calendar and scheduling yourself more appropriately? Like these are the things that you can be looking at to help you. So with the full moon, it's also coming in as the hunter's full moon. So this is always the full moon that follows our harvest full moon. And this is because after the harvest, the fields have been flattened, and our ancestors considered this moon to be the perfect time to be doing your hunting for the smaller animals, because they're easier to see, because a lot of the bushes, brush, and crops have been taken down, and it's just easier to acquire the things that they needed for winter to get prepared. So that's why it's called the hunter's moon. And this moon is coming in with the energy of Libra. So our Libra friends really enjoy harmony, balance, justice, and beauty, right? So when we are bringing ourselves into harmony and balance, usually that we're doing ourselves justice. So that's more the energy that I would like for us to focus on with that. So we want to remove any energy leaks that are currently taking up time and space in our body. So if there's things, like I'd already mentioned, if there's things that are taking up space in your brain, taking up space in your body, now's the time to really be looking at it and assessing it and see what you can do to remove those energy leaks. So that's the same what I was saying before about if you had set a certain goal and you haven't gotten to it yet. If there's a project that you've been wanting to complete, but you haven't yet, all of those things leave thoughts in your mind, and you're like, oh, I want to get that done. Oh, I wanted to do that, but you didn't get it done. That creates an energy leak, and that's going to make you more exhausted. It's going to make you less willing to do what you need to do because you've already put it off so long. So now here's all of these energy leaks, all this energy is going out places that it doesn't need to go. Just take care of it, just do it. Assess though, and see if it's something that is really absolutely necessary for you right now. And if it's not, be willing to let it go just so that you can remove the energy leak. And when you do that, you're actually creating space within the energy body, which is going to allow these answers to come in, which are going to allow these changes to come in, for these goals to happen, for your manifestations to happen. We need to create space for those things to happen so that the universe can be notified and be like, okay, they're ready. They've got space for this. And then also the energy is encouraging you to liven up your spaces with beauty. So this can easily be whatever space you spend the most time in. Make sure that you've got a beautiful picture up on the wall, some kind of artwork that really makes you feel good about the space. So if there's something in your home that you don't love, a space in your home that you don't love, and you're constantly like feeling negative towards that space, then see what you can do to spruce it up, just so that you don't have that energy leak as well, because that will really help. So what we're going to do now is I want to do a little bit of a goal setting visualization with you, because this blue moon is really going to be a great time to set out the outlandish goals, and even to really look at everything as a whole too, and see where it is that you want to be going and what your next steps you would like to take. So if you can, just take a nice deep breath in, close your eyes, and I'm going to guide you through a little visualization. So first, now that you're relaxed, just kind of breathing, get into your natural rhythm, breathing in, breathing out, paying attention to anything that is coming up in your mind. And as it's coming up in your mind, if it holds importance to you, try to keep it into the back of your mind to write down after this visualization. If it's something that you really don't feel you need to be thinking about, then you can go ahead and acknowledge it, thank it for being there, and then let it go. But just breathing in, breathing out in your natural rhythm, paying attention to the breath. So
This is going to be a beautiful practice that you can come back to at any time when you are ready to forgive.
And once you're nice and relaxed, I want you to bring to mind a goal that is very important to you. This can be something that's completely outlandish. This can be something like, I want to be financially free in 3 months. I want to be physically fit in the next 6 months. I want whatever the goal is for you. I want a promotion in my career. I want whatever it is. Bring the most important goal to your forefront of your mind right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to kind of get yourself into the energy of it already being true. What does it feel like? How does it feel for this goal to already be true? What kind of emotions are you feeling? Are you feeling excitement? Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling what are you feeling? All of the feelings. What does it feel like? And after you get through kind of the feelings of it, I want you to take a look around the space that your mind has brought you to. What kind of things do you see? What kind of things can you smell? What kind of things can you hear? What kind of things can you taste? Just whatever it is that you can do to ground yourself into this visualization, to truly see everything, so that you can see exactly how it feels and what it looks like and what it sounds like and what it smells like. When we can get ourselves into that energy, it's so much easier for the universe to understand what our wants and desires are. Now just continue breathing while you're seeing everything, feeling everything, hearing, smelling. Just really be with yourself right now in that. Now that you kind of know and you're seeing what it feels like, what it sounds like, all of the things. Now I just want you to give yourself a little bit of dialogue. Have a little conversation with yourself. And just say, now that this has come true, this is my actionable steps. This is how I got here. So you're almost working backwards. You're already at the goal. Everything has already happened exactly the way that you want it to. Now we're just going to work ourselves backwards a little bit. What kind of actions were taken? What kind of things did you need to do to be able to get yourself to where you are? Okay, let your mind bring it to whatever it needs. Just let it bring it all in. And it's within here that you're going to find your answers for the actionable steps to get you towards your goal. So now take a nice big deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just kind of come back into the present. Okay? Continuous breathing, nice and steady. All right, so now would be a great time for you to write down any thoughts that came up that you felt were important, and then any actionable steps, any answers that maybe you had received that will help you in attaining the goals that you're setting out for this blue moon. All right, so if you are watching this video and it isn't too late, in just a few days, we're going to be doing a blue moon experience on Zoom. And I have a really beautiful workbook that I have put together that is for goal setting, forgiveness, and gratitude, and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So if you'd like to register, just check out the details below, and all of the information will be in there. Registration is closing on October 29th, so that really isn't a long time. If you're watching this after the fact, then you can just go over to my Facebook page, to my Instagram, anywhere that I am on social media, and you can check out what's happening next. All right, thank you so much for being here, and have a great day. Namaste.